Morning. So using a different app today, and for why not? Because I also changed my, I don't know, instead of being 1-to-1, it's half, so it's shooting stuff from further back, whatever you want to call it. So I guess first thing is a vacuum test. I'm going to set up my magnet camera holder. It has magneted to everything I dropped in here. Bear with me. There's only 4 pounds of stuff stuck to it. Get off. All of you, off. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Let's poke this right here. And adjust. And adjust. And adjust. Hang on. We're turned around the wrong way. So, into this. Snuggy snug. And 10 already. And no action yet. What's going on? Doesn't go any taller though. So, okay. We're snugged up. Now I can use both hands. I'm going to glove up. Mainly for the reason my hand cleaner is empty. I think I'm going to start with fresh ones. Because I have. So, is this going to be a success or another failure and I got to chase another air leak? So, I don't know how this is going to work for volume on the mic. I may give you a warning. It is loud. I can add that in as we go. Okay, airline. Oh, I'd like to wish Mike a belated happy birthday. And randomly, somebody watching very well may have a birthday today. Did you know that it's almost, the odds are 1 in 3? And the chances are pretty good that there might even be more than one having a birthday today out of the 1,000 subscribers I have. So there's a fact. 2.74 chance, according to Google. So to somebody today, happy birthday. And is it a good day for me? If this doesn't leak, I can move on. If not, I got to keep working at this. Okay, I'm going to try and, you know what? I'm going to put a muffler on here. I think this might be enough, just to keep the sound down a little bit. Okay, vacuum test number 1. And you can't see nothing? That's okay, I'll show you in a minute. Okay, why am I not gaining anything here? It's on, everything's tight. Okay, what the heck? How about if I was to close the valve? That might help. Try again. Oh, there we go. 5. 10. Oh, she's dropping very slow. That's 15. Well, I'm going to say we've still got a leak somewhere, but it's very, very, very small. I don't think I'd be able to find that with my listening devices. So I guess I'm going to prove that it's could be the heater core. You know, it could be just this uh, fitting on the rad too. If I let it go, it's leaking, and if I press it down, like it's almost stopped at 15, so the leak is very, very small. I don't really want to add sealant to it because that'll plug the heater core typically. So yes, there's a leak. It's very, very minute. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to fill it with water, so I guess I'm just going to take the chance, fill it with coolant, and see if we can figure out where it is. It's not like before it was going to pour out like crazy, so I think we're going to leave it at that. This should... Oh, that's a check valve in there. Okay. Okay. So it's getting coolant. Against my better judgment, the leak is very small. Sometimes it'll leak air, but it won't leak coolant. It'll probably leak hot coolant under pressure, but it is what it is. We'll just take it one step at a time. Okay, that's back in its home. Where's the other one? This one will go in there too. You never have enough pressure testing devices. So I'm going to fill this in the conventional method, as in pour it in, instead of using my vacuum fill. So I'm going to go find some coolant. And I got a coolant funnel here too that should fit. A radiator funnel. A lot easier to find leaks that way. Okay, it's missing. There's one. There's two. Hey, cool trick time. You can't see. Oh, you can't see. Here's the coolant jug. I never have fingernails. I'm one of those guys that chews on his nails all the time. So you take this, and you see that little tab sticking up? We focus in on that. There it is. Just like this. Ta-da! There's no fiddling, no fighting, no swearing at it. And let's see if I can get this in the... Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm slipping. Just under. Okay, there we go. Maybe what I'll do before I even warm it up is fill it with this and then pressure test. What's the guess? 4 gallons? Whoever gets it right gets a t-shirt. No, just kidding. But I do have t-shirts with the old Frank's Garage logo on them, front and back. And just like everybody else, around 30 bucks plus shipping. I'm not going to flog merch on this channel. I don't want to, but you know, when we had some t-shirts made for me and the Kimmy, made a few extras just to see if anybody wants a Frank's Garage t-shirt. That's Canadian Buckaroos. Okay, that jug's empty. Cap's on the floor. I'm not picking it up. Leave it for the sweeper. This one we took a dribble out of, so not to be concerned. Okay, this magnet's in my way. Okay, pouring more coolant. Hey, can you guys see? I didn't check the camera after I moved it. Pouring more coolant, pouring more. You know, it could be just pulling coolant air past the seal on the water pump because it hasn't seen coolant yet. That's a theory. But you know how my luck has gone with this car so far? It's the heater core. Sorry, Doug. So there will be more fabrication. Looks like for the most part, it comes out in the engine bay, so there's less underdash stuff to do, which, I don't know, you call that a bonus or a win? Okay. Next one. Do I have other? Might be that one. Oh, it's this one. Okay, that's 1.5. So, okay, use the cap to get rid of that foil. Don't throw cap on floor this time. Boy, it's hard to get a good footing when you got junk everywhere. I got this thing sticking me right in the... Okay, it's out of my way now. Okay. Pouring, pouring, pouring. Hope I dripped a little. You know that Mustang, when I put that 4.6 and I filled it with coolant and something dripped a little bit and then it quit, so. And I run it up to warm temperatures, so it made pressure. Nice to get that one done and see it on the street too. That's one that hasn't been on the road for many years as well. That red Beetle I worked on, same thing, 20 years. It was a beautiful little car. Saw the owner yesterday. Warned him that it may appear in his driveway. That's probably going to be my first voyage with the new trailer. New to me trailer. New to me trailer. Okay, a few drops spilled again. I'll just clean that up. Still no signs of coolant in the radiator. Okay. So I do this, change the coil, find a better source for fuel. I got a tank with a pump somewhere. I got to go round up. 2.5. Got another one. What is this? What do I? Okay, this is a half jug of. Is that water? Well, it looks like mixed. Sometimes I get helpers in. So I've got this little device here. I know you can't see what I'm doing. You can hear me. I'm going to test it. They're all floating up. 6. So it's all of them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's pure. Got half a jug of water right in front of me. I will convince it to fit in the jug. And we will add that. I know what it sounds like. Honest, it's water. Sorry, guys. It's kind of funny. Okay. Is there light at the end of the radiator? I hope not. And should I put a pressure test on it? See where it's leaking? I don't want to. Okay. This has a massive bypass too, so the airlock possibility is kind of low. Where's the thirsty girl? Yeah, not even close. Okay, that's 3.5. That part one I had. No, that one, that one, that one. I don't want to lose count. 3.5. 1, 2, 3.5. Yep. We'll find another one. Let's see if I got some more stuff I can use here. And now, oh no, do I have to go to town? Extended life coolant concentrate. So I'll think about this one. My 4-gallon guess is way off. It's a big motor too, so. It'd be cool if I could carry the camera around everywhere I went, but I need 2 hands 3/4 of the time, so. Note to self, truck needs washer fluid. Note to self, tighten a 3/8 bolt on the alternator. What other note to self do I have? I got a few things I've forgotten to do. I'm good at that lately. What else? Golf cart sitting here that quits when it gets hot. Okay. I did this backwards. Usually I do the water first, so I don't have to hold such a heavy jug with one hand. Okay, got it. Making too many peeing sounds. I wish I had that funnel now. I have misplaced it. That's the one that evades me all the time. Okay, I don't see it where I usually put it. So this is the one that's going to. Oh, I was going to check the camera. You've been staring at nothing probably this whole time. No, right center. How about that? Okay. See? There we go. This one, if you pour too fast, it ends up everywhere. This is so slow and boring. Curious, I'd like to know the capacity. That's a big heavy rad too, so, oh, spilled. Why is it pouring out everywhere? Might as well just pour it off the edge of the jug here. Well, dang. Still not up to the tubes. Do I have to make a run for coolant now? That would suck. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. Okay, I'm starting with water first here. Like I said, makes this little bucket a little lighter to manage. Okay, head over to the antifreeze storage facility. All right, Frank, you need more than a square foot of storage space on your 20 feet of bench. I keep promising myself I'm gonna clean up in here and then fail. So, where is that funnel? Oh, no, that's not where it is. I remember it's not there. Okay, that one's done. I'd sure like to have it. Just a little gander here and there, just to see. Oh, found it. This will make life a little easier. There's those guys with those big radiator filling funnels with a cork. I should get one. Okay, so that's a balancing act. Put this way. That seems to be the easier direction to pour. Oh. And now I can actually pour without remorse. Okay. I've covered the tubes. Okay. That is where we got to be. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to say 5 gallons. And it's going to need more because I'm sure the heater core isn't filled. And I'm sure that once the thermostat opens, it's going to drink more. So, there. I'm going to put you guys on pause. And I'm going to go on a quest. Find an ignition coil. And then we can see if this thing will run up to operating temperature. Break-in process, right? I'd like to see it run till the thermostat opens. I'll take a little gander under to see if there's a leak anywhere. So that's where we're paused for now until I'm ready to fire this thing up. Then I'll bring you guys back. 25 minutes, eh? Oof, I move slow. Morning. Next day. I gave up yesterday. Reason being is we have a leak or multiple leaks. Coolant is coming out from what I believe the head gaskets. Now the typical thing back years ago was to torque the heads, run it through a heat cycle and retorque. So I guess that's what my next step is to retorque. I happen to have a book with the cylinder head torque specifications in it because for some odd reason, the manual I have handy, not the one in the house, doesn't tell me that. So I've got a book that tells me. So thanks to Felpo. So I'm going to put a little pressure test on it, see where it's squirting out of. And then I'll bring you back if it is actually the head gaskets. I don't think I'll bring you through the torquing process. This is something that's just got to be done. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Looks like we got the coolant issue solved. The rear of the intake, there's a crossover. It was dribbling a little bit. We snugged it up. And I added a couple of these high quality sealant pellets just to ensure it, but the back end's running dry now. So looks like we're in good shape. I'm just gonna let her run down a little bit. I got some, the electric fuel pump is just clunking away happily there. I guess next is going to research on what kind of fuel pressure I can run to this carburetor and if I need a regulator. But boy, it runs nice. It's so quiet. Had it off to operating temperature. This is the second time. So yeah, we're getting pretty golden here. Next to be see if the transmission will move. So yeah, loser switch works awesome. So we're getting there, one piece of the puzzle at a time. Yeah, we'll have to run it a bit more and maybe consider changing the oil again. I think we put brake-in oil in, did we, Douglas? I don't remember. And then see about getting that old charging whirler going, see if it works. I got a connector for it, so that's a matter of just wiring it up to the right thing. And I believe the right thing is hanging over here somewhere. There's a wire for a voltage regulator there, I'm sure. So we'll figure that out. Need a battery source, so a power source, ignition. So yeah, I'm gonna move on. Sadly, I left something playing in the background. I hope it's not gonna be that much of a problem. Shut up. There we go. So yeah, it's coming along. At least that coolant leak wasn't major. So, you know, I'll check it in the morning, and if there's no more pooling. We had issues with valve cover bolts, but we've taken care of that now too. So that problem solved, kind of, for now. So yeah, I guess, I don't know. Next thing I'm thinking about is disconnect the battery. There we go. Yeah, powering up the car, and we'll see what happens from there. I wish there was wiring diagrams, but there's nothing. So I don't know. We will cross that bridge when we get to it. So running cooling system seems to be sealed now. Warmed up, 2 heat cycles, purrs like a kitten. What more could we ask for at this moment? So as always, I'd like to thank you both for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.